You understand you have the burden of proving
Yes.
that you gave him $1,500. That's on you. Well, so if we don't know, you lose. So I ask you, is there somebody at home who can take a picture of this information that you say you have to give it to us?
And Mr. Bennett should really be ashamed of himself because he knows that I gave him $1,500.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'm going to open it up.
Okay, I have a question. If she were to have said to you, Mr. Bennett, I paid you $1,500, would your response be no, you didn't?
No.
She sent you a text January 8th, and there's a line that says, just give me back the $1,500. The car is clean and beautiful. After you get the paperwork in check, someone else will buy it. I'm done. That was on January 8th.
Right.
You have text message exchanges with her.
Yeah.
January 9th and January 10th. So you just completely disregarded her statement about paying you $1,500 and to pay her back. The normal response would be, you only paid me $150. What are you talking about? You never actually corrected her.
That's who I am, man. I don't constantly go back and forth.
No, you're trying to make the title issue correct.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Right, but that tells me.
So when I make
no, sir, that tells me that she paid you the money in full, and you are doing all that you can to take care of this title issue because you never once tell her that she was incorrect about paying you $1,500 and all of the effort that you're going through to get this title together for her.
Because
doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense.
I'm kind of leaning with Judge Dwally because I have a question for you here.
Yeah.
If we can go to plaintiff's evidence, page 12, there's a letter. I mean, she's trying to communicate with you to resolve this issue. And in this one here, she says, in reality, there should not have been a final sale without the title, but I trust you. That doesn't sound like something someone would say, final sale, who's only given you $150.
The final...
and you had many opportunities to say, lady, what's your problem? You only gave me $150 and you're treating me like I've just completely ripped you off.
That's understandable, but I just didn't respond even back to her.
Has the title issue been resolved?
No, it has not.
That's why we're here, right?
Yes, ma'am. When I brought it to the motor vehicles, it was initialed, and they said that it was unacceptable. So I gave it back to Mr. Bennett, and I asked him if he could give it back to Miss Loretta.
Officer Finley, could you grab that for us, please?
To see if she can sign it properly.
Correctly.
Right, so that I could go ahead and register the car.
The problem with the title the first time was that the vehicle is titled to Glennie.
Right.
And she signed over the title G.L. And the DMV said, no good.
No good.
Okay. You gave us this and you said, oh, we fixed it.
No.
It's not fixed.
No, it's not fixed.
Right, because it still says GL.
She's supposed to sign the bill of sale to go with that to make it complete.
Correct.
To drop off to her.
Okay, so where's the bill of sale?
She said she was going to court, and I just never pursued it.
This isn't going to do you any good, is it? If it still says G.L. period, was that the problem?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter.
We've reached a unanimous verdict. Ms. Carson, you had the burden of proof in this case today. You were suing for $1,500. You had no proof that you paid the defendant $1,500. But these text messages saved you. We had to use our common sense in this case, and it just didn't make sense that the defendant didn't address your couple of text messages that you sent regarding how much you paid, $1,500. He said nothing about that being incorrect. Your text message about this being a final sale, again, he never corrected you on that. And then it just didn't make sense for him to endure all of this harassment, for lack of a better word, from you about this title and for him to exert all this energy to make it right for just $150. It just didn't make sense to us. So because of that, we are going to award you the amount that you paid, $1,500 for the car sale. You're also going to have to make available the car for the defendant to pick up within 10 days. If you don't do that, then you forfeit the right to the car. All right, so the verdict is in your favor today, Ms. Carson, for $1,500. And next time when you buy a vehicle or buy anything, please get a receipt.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Good luck to the both of you.